विशेष जाड्या पहा, नाना धर्म निगूढ तत्व निशिता, यत्संस्कृती राजते सेयं भारत भूर्नितान्तरुचिरा, मातैव न सर्वदा तस्या उन्नति हेतवे हि भवता, ज्ञानं तथा मे बलम्, सम्पन्ना बलशालिनी विजयता, मे मातृभू सर्वदा, मे मातृभू सर्वदा, मे मातृभू सर्वदा.
Thank you all. We request the dignitaries on the dais to take their seats.
We shall now proceed to welcome our guests. I would now request Mr. Yashdoi Fode to welcome Honorable President Sir with a floral bouquet. I would now request Sayyida Amara to welcome respected Dean Sir with a floral bouquet. I would now request Lakshmi Kalmegh to welcome Vice Dean Sir with a floral bouquet. I would now request Munir Ahmed to welcome Dr. Sanjay Patil Sir with a floral bouquet. I would now request Ritika Gatani to welcome Dr. Juzair Rasool Sir with a floral bouquet. I would now request Somaya to welcome Dr. Arun Sajjanar Sir with a floral bouquet. I would now request Aishwarya Shukla to welcome Dr. Manisha Nagdive ma'am with a floral bouquet.
I would like to request respected Dean Sir Swargiya Dadasaheb Kalmegh, Smruti Dental College and Hospital to address the gathering. I would like to request Dr. Manisha ma'am to kindly address the gathering.
मंचावर उपस्थित सर्व मान्यवरांना व माझ्या विद्यार्थी मित्रांना माझा नमस्कार. सर्वप्रथम मी मान्यवर दादासाहेबांच्या 25व्या पुण्यस्मरणानिमित्त मनपूर्वक अभिवादन करते आणि तसेच त्यांच्या व्यक्तिमत्वाबद्दल बोलणे ही खरंच मला अतिशयोक्ती वाटत आहे आणि लहान तोंडी मोठा घास घेतल्याचा भास होतोय. तरीसुद्धा त्यांचा आवडता वर्ग म्हणजे विद्यार्थी वर्ग होता हे मी जाणवले आणि इथे उपस्थित प्रत्येकच विद्यार्थ्यांना मी असे सांगते की त्यांची जीवनावली वाचून त्यांनी दाखविलेल्या मार्गावर चालून त्यांच्या दाखविलेल्या मार्गदर्शनाचा फायदा प्रत्येकाने घ्यावा आणि असेच म्हणून मी माझे 2 शब्द समाप्त करते. धन्यवाद.
I would now request Dr. Rasool sir to address the gathering.
Respected Sharad sir, respected Dean sir, Patil sir, Nagpur sir, Dr. Arun, Dr. Manisha Nagdeve madam, all the staff and students present over here. I am giving the speech on this platform, I think, after a long gap of 2 or 3 years. So, just what I mean, okay, first of all, I want to thank God that He had protected all of us in this time from the dangerous disease that is corona. And at the same time, we pray also okay, who had lost their life in the corona, okay, that their soul may rest in peace. Related with the 25th death anniversary of Dadasaheb, what he was known for, or one of the, from many of the point, one point on one or 2 point I want to give my speech today. Okay, what we have heard about Dada Saheb is especially about his punctuality and perfection. Okay, we had heard lot of cases, lot of things related with the punctuality and perfection, which has made him, or which has due to which he has came to that much of height. Now this perfection and punctuality, what I mean to say, this comes only when perfection, I am talking about the perfection, this perfection, it comes only when there is an wholehearted effort, perfection in any work, any task what we are performing. When there is an wholehearted effort, then and then only it will come. This wholehearted effort, it will come when there is an interest. This interest, it will come when we will love doing the things or the task whatever we want to do. And whenever we are loving the task or loving for the work what we are doing, we will not see for the time. In most of us, most of the cases, here most of the times we had seen we are about the punctuality and perfection, what I had told. The punctuality, about the punctuality, yes, we are very much punctual about 4:30. 4:30 हो गए, चलो हो गया टाइम. At many very less time we had seen like that, many few people or many few students or staff also I can say कि they are over there कि 4:30 के बाद में भी सर मेरे को ये टास्क दिया हुआ था या ये मेरा काम कंप्लीट करने का है और ये कंप्लीट अभी तक नहीं हुआ है, तो आई विल वेट फॉर सम टाइम and then I will do, though maybe it may take half an hour, 1 hour more, but I will complete that work and then I will go. So it is seen in most of us, it is hardly seen in most of us. और जब ये दिमाग में रहता है अपने, तो what happens कि जहाँ पे perfection होना, we are not getting the perfection. 4:30 के चक्कर में परफेक्ट हो नहीं रहा है काम, और फिर इट एंड्स इन दैट वे कि क्या हुआ सर, एक थोड़ा सा 19-20 का तो फर्क आ गया है, इतना नहीं हुआ है, 19-20 का फर्क है. वी हैड सीन व्हाट इज देयर इन 19 एंड व्हाट इज देयर इन 20. 19 में क्या था और 20 में क्या हो गया. And due to that only I am coming onto this platform after 2.5 years. Just what I mean to say, कि when, if suppose we are not ready to compromise on accepting anything, we should not compromise in giving also. We should give with our whole heart. We should work with our whole heart, which is lacking in most of us. I will include myself also in that. I am not the exception. I will include myself also. So on this occasion, we will try. We will improve from this point of view. Thanks.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with your kind words. I would now request Dr. Deepak Nagpal, sir, to address the gathering.
A very good evening, respective President, sir, and dear all. With the enlightened words given by Rasool, sir, one thing what we keep on missing very routinely. I remember last time I had prepared one speech and I was reading through a paper and sir told ki, what you are reading, no? Ki you, and this time I did not prepare anything, I'm just speaking. No? Ki that's what, no? Ki this is where we start. We are speaking from heart, we are not speaking from our mind. I'm not thinking and speaking. It's just what is there in my heart, we are speaking it out. And I'm fortunate here to share this stand on a person who we cannot even stand nearby. But definitely one thing I've learned on various occasions, Honorable Sir has given examples of Dadasaheb, ki how he used to work, and they hardly used to meet that he was working throughout, day in, day out, and they were working, and it's reflected on Sir also. It's not that we don't see. And it's a great opportunity for us to take that as a seed and grow as much as possible. And most important, in the current trends, as we saw, like Rasool sir said, there was a huge drastic change in 20. But what helped us was the morals. Okay, each and everybody, as a human, we try to help in respect, without thinking about our possessions or capabilities. So irrespective of that, we try to help each other throughout the problems, and we have overcome to a large extent. And we are now better prepared. We think that such incidences or such calamities can be much better handled. So it was just an experience. And with various discussions, I could get examples of how Dadasaheb was an ideal and how he used to work committedly. So I would just end with very small words, what I understood about Dadasaheb, and that was in two province, I can say, to give and to give without conditions. That was what I could understand. That was what Dadasaheb was. And that's what we are ready to give, but we are expecting in return. Till the time we are expecting return, we cannot cross the boundaries of reaching that level. So that's just my thoughts. Thank you, and I really thank to have this opportunity to share these words. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your heartfelt thoughts with us. I would now request Pacheta Watane, intern 2017 batch, to recite a poem on late Sri Dadasaheb Kalmegh, sir.
गुड इवनिंग एवरीबॉडी। एक समर्पण एक था अर्पण, था जिनका जीवन एक दर्शन, जन्मे घर निर्धन के फिर भी पाया विशेष स्थान, देख भेदभाव बालपन से हुआ मन बेताब, मानवता की सेवा करने उठाई आपने ज्ञान की मशाल, की चेष्टा कोई जीव चोट ना पावे, हर जन हृदय प्रेम अलख जगावे, विफलताओं से हुए न कभी आप निराश, जन कल्याण की आप हो मिसाल, जिन्होंने जलाई युवाओं के दिल में मशाल। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Pacheta, for your wonderful words. I would now request Honorable Dean Dr. P. Mahesh sir to address the gathering.
Respected President Sri Sharad Sir, Vice Dean Dr. Deepak, Dr. Sanjay, Dr. Rasool, Arun, Madam Nagdeve, and all the senior faculty members, UG students, PGs, interns, and non-teaching staff. Today we are at the program of 25th death anniversary of Dadasaheb. I am really very fortunate at this age to say or speak on this occasion because I am very, very minuscule compared to the abilities and achievements of Dadasaheb. I am really honored and privileged to say a few words in this program. Now, Dadasaheb, I have heard many things in the past 15-20 days, and it was very, very impressive. Many people have spoken many good things about sir, and then very encouraging to me. And as Dr. Rasool said, Dadasaheb was very particular about punctuality and perfection. Now this perfection, Rasool said a few things, I'll just little elaborate it. Perfection leads to success. And success doesn't just come like that. You really have to work a lot to be successful. It needs inspiration, perspiration, desperation, and commitment. And all of you, the students, post-graduates who are here, you have some plans about your future. It just doesn't come like that. You really have to struggle for it. Now, example for us is none other than our late Swargiya Dadasaheb. Sir was the youngest Vice Chancellor appointed in India for his vision, for his revolutionary thoughts in education. So what is that I can do at least is admire his achievements. I cannot reach to that level. He's so high. I cannot. What is that I can do is I can wish at least in the next few years, at least I can reach 10% of what Dadasaheb has achieved. If I can do that, I will be very, very happy for my life. And Dadasaheb should be your role model for every one of us. I have heard many of the intellectuals speaking on Dadasaheb, and certain things are I'm not able to understand, but majority of the things I understood. And he should be, or he is my role model, and he should be your role model too. His modesty, his sincerity, and his commitment towards the field of education is exemplary. Now, the perfection again leads to success. As I said, it doesn't come easily. And to be perfect also, you should have a vision. It is called as start with the end in mind. I think I must have told to some of the students. So you have to plan your future. You have to plan what you want to become. And today many students are taking exams. You should have a plan. I should get 70%, I should have 80%, or I should just pass. Without that, the vision in your mind, you will be a vagabond without any goal. So this is very, very essential, and I hope you all the students will understand. And take the good words of Swargiya Dadasaheb, and it takes her as your role model, and achieve the perfection. And to get the perfection, start with the end in mind. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for guiding us and enlightening us. And surely, late Swargiya Dadasaheb Kalmegh sir is an inspiration and role model for all of us. Now, I would like to request Dr. Sanjay Patil sir to address the gathering.
सर्वप्रथम दादासाहेबाच्या प्रतिमेला अभिवादन करतो. Honorable President sir, Dean sir, my colleagues on the dais, administrative staff, non-teaching staff, and my dear students. Good evening to all of you. All of you must know that this year Punya Smaran program was organized on 29 July at Amravati. Some of our staff members were present for that grand program. After that, on 30th, this program was conducted at the auditorium of Dhanvate National College, Nagpur. Our student and staff attended that program. And today, we are organizing this program at our college. This is our tradition generally. We are organizing this program in many places. One of my tenure as a dean, the program of Punya Smaran was organized at 11 places in Vidarbha. That I know. I will not take much of your time. Since 3 to 4 years, I am doing audit of the departments. That work is given to me. That work is given to audit committee. I am one of the member who does that audit of dental and medical departments. That departments, they are submitting me that the proforma is there, audit proforma, along with the supporting documents they are submitting. And I go through all the documents. If required, I can call the staff. From that, I will make my judgment. And there are 20 parameters in that proforma. why I am talking about the pro pharma? Because it is very essential today to talk about, I am not talking about the 3-4 points that I should talk with the student and staff. It is most, what I feel, it should be talked now only. How I judge, accordingly, in that there are the routine academic activity, UG activity and PG activity. So how I grade it? I grade it जैसे नहीं कि आज कल और परसों पेपर में कि देर इज ए ऑरेंज अलर्ट फॉर रेंज, तो लाइक दैट आई ग्रीन ऑरेंज एंड रेड जोन में मैं कन्वर्ट करता हूँ. तो अकॉर्डिंगली मैंने सिंस 3-4 ईयर्स जब अपना यूजी टीचिंग आता था तो आई जनरली मेक इट ग्रीन, वो ग्रीन ही रहता था. बट इन दिस ईयर मीन्स लास्ट फ्रॉम 1st August 21 to 31st July 22, in this I observe that UG teaching is not in a green zone now. It is somewhere in the orange. में कहीं ना कहीं गड़बड़ है. That you have to take care of that. तो ये क्यों गड़बड़ है, ये भी सोचा मैंने कि what are the reasons. मैंने बहुत बार देखा है कि जब मैं आता हूँ, I am coming generally after lunch, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स घूमते हुए दिखते हैं, यानी वो दे आर नॉट अटेंडिंग इंटरेक्शन, कहीं कैंटीन में बैठे दिखते हैं. ये हमारे कॉलेज का कल्चर है ही नहीं. ये मैंने कभी पहली बार देखा है कि इतने स्टूडेंट्स बाहर घूमते हुए रहते. ये एक पहला. दूसरा, ये 2018 बैच का अटेंडेंस मैंने जब कैलकुलेट किया है तो मुझे बस पता चला कि ये इनके डेज ही नहीं हुए तो हाउ दे कैन कंप्लीट द अटेंडेंस. दूसरा एक प्रूफ मैं जब नहीं के HOD करके आई साइन द जर्नल्स ऑफ एंडो डिपार्टमेंट, हाउ मेनी पेशेंट्स यू हैव डन, 4-5, एंड यू आर गिविंग एग्जाम ऑफ फाइनल ईयर. नहीं हो सकते तो आप अच्छे डेंटिस्ट. एक क्लास 2 करने के बाद आप एग्जाम पे डायरेक्ट दूसरी क्लास 2 कर रहे हो, हाउ कैन यू सोच सकते हो कि आप पास हो जाओगे. ये तो 3rd ईयर से भी कम हो रहा है. कम से कम 40 या 50 केसेस होने चाहिए, देन यू कैन अपीयर फॉर द फाइनल ईयर एग्जाम. इस टाइप का यूजी हमारे यहाँ नहीं था पहले. दिस टाइप ऑफ यूजी टीचिंग वाज नॉट देयर. ये करेक्ट होना जरूरी है. मैंने सारे वो देखे, 4-5 पेशेंट, 3 पेशेंट क्लास 1, 1 पेशेंट क्लास 2, एंड दे आर अपेयरिंग फॉर द फाइनल ईयर एग्जाम. और एक है कि वी हैव इंट्रोड्यूस द मेडिसिन सॉफ्टवेयर, उसका भी यूज दैट शुड बी यूज एट म्हणजे उसका यूज इट इज़ नॉट डन इन द अप टू द मार्क इन मेनी डिपार्टमेंट. ये भी ध्यान में रखने वाली बात है. एक दूसरा एक मेरे ऑडिट में आता है कि क्लिनिकल मटेरियल, दैट क्लिनिकल मटेरियल बिफोर कोविड इट वॉज मीन जो था वो अभी भी वी आर नॉट म्हणजे टचिंग दैट पॉइंट. ये भी फैक्ट है. इवन नाउ देर इज नो कोविड एज सच, no restrictions are there, but still now we are not achieving the target what before pre-pandemic was there. It is not up to the mark till now also in all departments, even in the conservative also, I can tell. One more point, maintenance. Maintenance हम कितना भी करें, हम कुछ भी करें, otherwise if it is not maintained properly उसका कोई यूज़ नहीं. मैं उसके लिए एक ही बोलता हूँ, होई एनी टीचिंग स्टाफ रहो, नॉन टीचिंग रहो, इवन स्टूडेंट रहो, सेल्फ बिलोंगिंगनेस जब तक तुम्हारे में नहीं आएगा तुम कोई भी चीज़ को मेंटेन नहीं कर सकते. हम हमारे घर में 10 रुपए की चीज़ लेने के लिए, पैच लेने के लिए 10 बार चुन के देखते. यहाँ पे क्यों ऐसा नहीं करते आप? यहाँ पे कोई भी मटेरियल खरीदने के पहले आप 4 दुकान, मैंने बहुत बार बोला की अरे ये तर स्वस्त, यालाच काल म्हटलं मी अंबरला, अरे हे स्वस्त आहे रे, इतकं महाग नाही मिळत. अरे आपण आपल्या घरच्यासाठी करतो, तर बाहेर आपण जर करून पाहिलं तर डेफिनेटली कॉलेजचा पैसा तर वाचेल, पण तुम्हालाही एक सैटिस्फैक्शन मिळेल की ते मैंने उसको कम पैसे में करके दिखाया और अच्छी चीज़ करके दिखाया. कॉलेज का है करके उड़ाओ, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. कॉलेज का पैसा मिलना ही है. दूसरा, जब तक आपको ये ध्यान में नहीं आएगा कि टॉयलेट में जाने के बाद में आप टैप बंद नहीं करते, क्लासरूम से बाहर आने के बाद आप एसी नहीं बंद करेंगे, ये तब तक उसको मेंटेन नहीं. रात भर एसी चालू होने के बाद वो सवेरे कैसे क्या मेंटेन हो सकता है? दिस इज़ योर प्रॉब्लम कि यहाँ आपको स्विच ऑफ करना चाहिए. मैंने कभी भी मुझे दिखता तो बहुत गुस्सा आता कि ये क्यों चालू है. अपने घर में हम स्विचेस चालू रखते क्या? नहीं. ये हमको सेल्फ बिलोंगिंग, इवन नॉन टीचिंगलाही सांगतो, त्यांनी सेल्फ बिलोंगिंगनेस उनके इसमें नहीं आएगा तब तक हमारी कोई भी यहाँ की जितने भी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है वो मेंटेन नहीं हो सकता. चाहे उसकी कितनी एमसी करो, कुछ नहीं हो. ये सब स्टूडेंट्स, स्टाफ और टीचिंग नॉन टीचिंग सबके ही हाथ में है. ये भी मुझे बोलना था. लास्टली, ये सब करते हुए मैं ऑडिट करता, सबको रहता, 2-3 स्टाफ का नाम लेना बहुत ज़रूरी है. और वो लेना ही पड़ेगा मुझे। एक तो पहला एक इन लोगों को कोई भी घाई नहीं, मैंने देखा है की डॉक्टर अंबर राऊत, त्याला मी रोज 2-4 दिवसात 7:30 वाजता विचार, अंबर तू कशाला थांबलाय, तुझा रिव्ह्यू नाही. सर मी ते माझं काम करत होतो. म्हणजे तो कधीच घाई दिसत नाही. इवन काल मी 8 वाजता त्याला विचारलं जाताना, तू क्यों खड़ा है गेट पे. सर तो फ्लेक्सवाला येणार होता म्हणून मी थांबलो आहे. तो कधीच घाईत नसतो. इवन ऑन संडे कभी भी बुलाओ उसको, सैटरडे बुलाओ, रात में बुलाओ, काही त्याला प्रॉब्लेम. इतना शांतते से करते रहता हो. मला म्हटलं तुला घाई नसते का. तर इतने याच्यात मी त्याला रागवतो खूप. मैंने सबसे ज़्यादा मैं ही उसको गुस्सा करता, बट उसका नाम लेना बहुत ज़रूरी है. नंबर 2 स्नेहापुरी, तिला पण घाई नसते. काल तिला मी म्हटलं की मला असं आठवलं की तिला एक फाईल द्यायची आहे, तो आय जस्ट कॉल सर, मी म्हणे इथून त्या पुलाजवळ आहे, कालचीच गोष्ट आहे, कल की बात बतातो. मी म्हटलं तू तिथेच थांब, ती चौकात मी घेऊन येतो. ती परत आली, नाही सर म्हणे मी परत येते. तिलाही काही घाई दिसली नाही मला. है जे स्टाफ है इनको अभी मुझे 100% दे आर डिवोटेड, उनको कुछ प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं है. नंबर 3 कि इसका तो नाम ही लेना ज़रूरी है, कारण ते जेव्हा म्हणजे अपना रजिस्ट्रेशन ऑफ इथिकल कमिटी जब हो रही थी, तो सर मुझे हर 2-3 वेळा ते म्हणाले दैट क्रेडिट गोज टू डॉक्टर संजय पाटिल. मग मला 2-3 वेळा त्या मीटिंगमध्ये आशीष लांजेकर येऊन, सर मेरा भी तो हाथ है. अरे तो मैं उसको बोला बोला आशीष जिस दिन सर्टिफिकेट आएगा मैं खुद बोलूँगा. आज वो दिन हमें वी आर ऑलरेडी रजिस्टर्ड, एथिकल कमेटी हमारे पास है, और सारा क्रेडिट मैं आशीष लांजेकर को देता हूँ, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. एंड ही हैज़ डन. मेरे इंस्ट्रक्शन हो गए पर बाकी उसने एक्टिविटी उसने ही की है, तो दैट क्रेडिट आई एम गिविंग. ये इतना ही बोलना था मुझे. सो this year let us pledge to follow the systems and procedures laid down by the institute and restore the culture of the college. ये दो ही चीज़ें यदि करते हैं तो हम आगे बढ़ सकते हैं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. गॉड ब्लेस यू, दादा ब्लेस यू, थैंक यू.
Thank you, sir, for your words of wisdom. Moving ahead, introduce a visionary, luminary personality who displays his passion and thirst for research in academic upgradation. He always strives for the enhancement of teaching-learning process through various means and conduct of programs by academicians of global repute. He is a luminary personality who has set a benchmark in the field of academics and research. Recently, he was conferred with the prestigious UAA-ICT Distinguished Alumnus Award 2021. It was conferred to Sir at UAA Annual Reunion Day and conferment of UAA ICT Distinguished Alumnus Award 2021 program. As he rightly says, no institution is complete without having higher standards in research and academics. I would now request and invite Honorable Shri Swargiya Kalmegh Sir to address the gathering.
थोड़ा एग्जामिनेशन का माहौल है, वहीं से थोड़ी शुरुआत करता हूँ. There was a college in Nagpur. The head of the department of that college and his own son, they happened to be part of the same college. The son was the student and the person was the head of the department. There was examination. Now, since this head of the department, his own son is there, he cannot be an examiner. When this examination was conducted, his own subordinate of the head of the department, he perhaps talked to the director, like our dean, Mahesh. The college principal designation was director. He called the head of the department. सर वो थोड़ा गड़बड़ है. तो ये हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट ने पूछा क्या गड़बड़ है. बोले सर वो आपका लड़का प्रैक्टिकल में फेल हो रहा है. तो हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट ने पूछा कितने लड़के और फेल हो रहे हैं. तो डायरेक्टर ने बोला कि है 5-7 लड़के हैं जो फेल हो रहे प्रैक्टिकल में। हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट ने उसको कहा, तुमने सारे पेरेंट्स को फोन किया क्या? बोले। डायरेक्टर ने उसको तो कुछ बोलने का ये नहीं था, हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट ने अपना फोन रख दिया। उनका लड़का फेल हो गया। वो हेड ऑफ द डिपार्टमेंट और कोई नहीं, दादा साहब काळमेघ, और वो लड़का और कोई नहीं, हेमंत अपना। बट दादा साहब अगर ऐसे ना होते, वो इस तरीके से जिंदगी ना जीते, उस दिन उन्होंने अगर हेमंत को पास किया होता तो ये हेमंत ना होता। मेरे साथ उन्होंने जो किया वो उन्होंने ना किया होता तो ये शरद ना होता। ये है दादा साहब काळमेघ। Everybody on the dais, all our members of LMC. See, today on dais we have people who are all members of LMC along with the dean. And our all-time dean, director, auditor, everything, Dr. Patil. Since we are meeting for Dada Saheb's Punya Smaran, death anniversary, actually, he passed away on 29th of July. On 29th of July only there are programs all over. Generally, our college program is always around, say, after 15th of August. So today is 19th of August. One of his memory I just narrated to you. Some of our students were present in the program of that auditorium in Shivaji Science College. So that day I said that I talking about my father, I generally don't do that. I just narrate some of his memories. So one regarding examination I just told you. एक मेमोरी मुझे आज थोड़ा सा इन लोगों की बातें सुनते सुनते मेरे को याद आ गई. Dr. Deepak Nagpal spoke in his speech that he just gave and gave. And he mentioned one very important thing in that. Without any condition. मेरा थोड़ा सा इस इशू से रिलेटेड एक दादा साहब का मेरा टॉक है. शायद mid-90s की बात रही होगी. दादा साहब थे, वही दादा थे. And you can imagine what your president must have been 30, not 30 but say 25 years back. अब वो आज ही मैं ऐसा हूं तो तब कैसा रहा होगा. दादा साहब और मैं बैठे थे. उनका ये स्वभाव था, कोई भी उनके पास आ जाए तो उसका दुख उनको दिख जाता था. उसने बोलने के पहले ये दे देते थे उसको, ये ले. किसी को नौकरी दिया. ऐसी भी किस्से, किसी की शादी नहीं हो रही थी. अरे हँड रे, लाव रे फोन याला. पहा बरं याची पोरगी होती मला त्या दिवशी दिसली. ऐसे भी किस्से है. म्हणजे नौकरी, शादी, एडमिशन करना है. और उस दिन वो हमारे प्रोग्राम में किसी वक्ता ने कहा कि एक एडमिशन उनको करनी थी, तो उन्होंने ये कहा कि भाई उसके ऊपर जितने हैं वेटिंग लिस्ट में आप सबको ले लीजिए. और सम ऑफ आवर स्टूडेंट्स वे प्रेजेंट. एक दिन दादा साहब का और मेरा टॉक चल रहा था. मी त्यांना म्हटलं, दादा काय तुम्ही, अभी उनका ये स्वभाव किंवा त्यांचा हा स्वभाव नेचुरली थोड़ा सा फैमिली, मेरी मदर, हम लोग कहीं ना कहीं कुछ चीज़ें ऐसी होती थी जो थोड़ी सी परेशानी का सबक बनती थी. मी त्यांना म्हटलं की दादासाहेब काय तुम्ही, काय झालं म्हणे. मी त्यांना असं सांगितलं की म्हटलं दादा असं आहे, आपण देवळात जातो, प्रेयर प्लेसवर जातो. म्हटलं देव काय म्हणतो, या. पहिले आरती करा, नमस्कार करा, कापूर लावा, फुलं वगैरे वाहा, सगळं झाल्यावर मग देव म्हणतो की ह्या घ्या प्रसाद. अहो म्हटलं तुम्ही पहिलेच प्रसाद देता म्हटलं, आणि मग तुम्ही जर पहिलेच प्रसाद दिला तर हे लोक काम कसे करतील म्हटलं. मैं ऐसा नहीं हूं, और इसका सबसे अच्छा प्रमाण कोई अगर दे सकता है तो हमारी टीचिंग फैकल्टी दे सकती है जो यहाँ बैठी है. थोड़ा सा दादा के मेमोरीज से थोड़ा आगे चलते हैं. Today all our people, they spoke lot many things which generally I only speak, like what Rasul mentioned, I speak, what Dr. Patil mentioned, I speak. Dr. Mahesh was talking about success. I will come to it little later. To 16 years we have come. What is the change? Change itna hai ki everything that I was speaking earlier, at least there are people who now have realized that सर कब तक बोलते रहेंगे, कब तक बोलते रहेंगे. थोड़ा हम भी बोलते हैं. ये जो आज डायस पे सब बैठे हैं हमारे एलएमसी के मेंबर्स, स्पेशली 6 मेंबर्स ऑफ टीचिंग फैकल्टी, ये सब लोगों का यहाँ बैठना इस बात का प्रमाण है कि इन्होंने इस कॉलेज के लिए बहुत ही ईमानदारी से जो जो कर सकते थे वो सब किया है. म्हणजे बाकी के लोगों ने नहीं किया ऐसा नहीं होता है. मेंबर्स 3 है करके दे आर 3 ऑफ देम, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल लोग है कुछ. इनके सबके नाम मैं हमेशा लेता हूं, इनको अप्रिशिएट करता हूं. रसूल ने कहा, व्हाट रसूल स्पोक वाज 19-20. I think some of you did not get exactly what he was talking. He was trying to tell you 19 we had absolutely normal things around us. Come 20 and the pandemic struck us. I think he was trying to make this point. That's what he was trying to link 19-20. 19-20 क्या होता है? When Dr. Patil was talking, the students had some whisper amongst themselves. Can anybody tell me what was the problem? म्हणजे you felt that he is only talking and he is not talking correctly? No, you can tell me. There is no problem. See, when he was talking, there was a whisper. आप लोगों का whisper क्यों था मुझे मालूम नहीं. But मैं एक चीज से मुझे I felt one thing very, and earlier also I have been talking. So he mentioned about green zone, orange zone. He was definitely talking that somehow or other our undergraduate program last year has not been to that mark which otherwise we are habitual of. This is what he was trying to put across to all of you. तो थोड़ा सा अपने दोस्त लोग थोड़ा सा आपस में विस्पर कर रहे थे. मुझे ऐसा लगा कि he was passing the buck on the students only. I have a question for Dr. Patil now, that are only students responsible for this? That's my question. That you did not mention. This is your opinion. As of now, I am not making any opinion on this. तालियों ने सब सच्चाई बयान कर दी. So every time when this function, generally we get into a next academic year, and generally around the same time we are in this program of death anniversary. Our academic year generally starts from 1st of August. So I always, whenever I come across and talk to you people, I ask कि आज सिर्फ स्वीट डिश खानी है कि थोड़ा सा कुछ खट्टी मीठी बातें हो जाए, और आप जो कहोगे वो मैं बोलूंगा. हो जाए? ठीक है. See, the year that was, I am now referring specifically to the year that started in 21 August, and we are almost a year after that, and we are talking again on August 22. थोड़ा सा मीठी बात पहले ले लेता हूँ, उल्टा जाता हूँ. जनरली डेजर्ट एंड में सर्व होते हैं, मैं थोड़ा उल्टा. If you really ask me what is so very, that finds mention in the President's address on this day, I really don't find too many things in the last year, which otherwise I am habitual of talking because there are so many performances throughout the year. I think undoubtedly I don't have to mention the name of that student who single-handedly has brought smiles on the faces of all of us. So I give this credit and I mention the name of the student the first. I think I'll be happy if the name comes from the students. So who is that student? जोर से बोलो और जोर से बोलो. Undoubtedly Snehal Yerne's performance has been something which perhaps nobody of us had expected. In one single year, she is, I think, topping the university, although the official list is not yet declared. In the same year, she went on to get 2 research awards which were held in the same very auditorium, and to which the Union Road Transport Minister and the other dignitaries were present. And more than anything else, she has recently won the IIT award, which is unbelievable. See, मेरे students बोलेंगे सर unbelievable क्या है? मैं बताता हूँ unbelievable क्या है. What she did is the same thing that I am talking from last 16 years. When I talked about this for the first time in 2006, I really don't know who else was present, but Dr. Yogita and Dr. Gade were definitely present in that function. When I addressed to our first batch in the community dentistry, that was the classroom that time. I have been talking about the technology, the corporate connect, the innovations and everything. 16 years लग गए ये करने के लिए, और उसका success और भी बड़ा इसलिए है because she did it ahead of all our teaching faculty. That is what is the biggest thing. What otherwise I was expecting from the teaching faculty, she has done. She has surpassed it. थोड़ा सा success हुआ. Other thing that I want to mention is our ICMR awardees who got the project of ICMR undergraduate. If my information is correct, 11 such projects have been awarded ICMR. Am I correct? Who out of those undergraduate students are present in the audience? They can stand up and just tell me, who are they out of those 11? Please stand up. ये एक है. Who else is there? ये एक दूसरा प्रॉब्लम है. सक्सेस मिलने के बाद हम बहुत जल्दी शायद कुछ भलते एटमॉस्फेयर में चले जाते हैं. See, out of those 11, only one is present today. And I don't know, most of them are, I think, from third year, म्हणजे now who are appearing for the third year BDS exam. Am I correct? Huh? So third years are not there, it appears. That's why, where are they otherwise? Is there any exam today of third year? Then? See, on this only I will tell you that merely performing on one day doesn't make you great. What exactly is required is that you have to perform it consistently. What Dr. Patil just mentioned now, that there is definitely some fall in the atmosphere or culture or the undergraduate program, especially he was referring to last 1 year. and it is his own finding from the audit report. Whenever such kind of situation comes, ये कैसा हो गया ये साल मैं आपको बताता हूँ. Mid-90s में इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम में एक ही सितारा था जो परफॉर्म करता था. क्या नाम था उसका? थोड़ा जोर से. सचिन तेंदुलकर अकेला परफॉर्म करते रहा और इंडियन टीम ऐसा कंसिस्टेंटली जीतते रही, ऐसा नहीं हुआ. फिर 2000 आया, थोड़ा सा पिक्चर बदला. फर्स्ट टाइम द नंबर ऑफ परफॉर्मेंसेस स्टार्टेड इंक्रीजिंग. उसका पहला टेस्ट वी गॉट इन 2003 व्हेन इंडिया एंटर्ड द फाइनल्स ऑफ द वर्ल्ड कप. What I am trying to put it across to you, my dear friends, only Snehal Yerne performing cannot take us ahead. All those students who are here or who are even absent, they must tell themselves that we have to perform. Yes or no? Itna dhire? And whenever such kind of situation is there, it's like, we are a little bit out of form. So out of form, we have to go to basics. What are our basics? What is the strength? First is attendance. Whisper मत करो. संजय पाटिल ने जो कहा वो सच है. उसने सिर्फ एक ही चीज कही थी, मैंने दूसरी भी कही थी आपके साथ में. Attendance is one very important aspect. एंड मैं अटेंडेंस बोल रहा हूँ यानी मैं सिर्फ स्टूडेंट के लिए नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, मैं सबके लिए कह रहा हूँ. फॉर एवरीबडी. इट्स नॉट ओनली फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स. Whatever we have seen, what Dr. Patil mentioned here about the students roaming in the campus, sitting in the canteen, undoubtedly it has been an unprecedented in the history of this college. Its first marker and indicator is the result of the 2020 batch of first year, which is only 75%, which was always more than 85% in first year. And when they have faced this, still, today only 50 students out of 77 of second BDS are present in the premises. It's a matter of concern, great concern. As he rightly said that this is not the culture of this college, you also have to really, everybody has to tell. बहुत ही अर्लियर पीरियड में मैं एक FCC फॉर्मूला की बात करता था. ये डॉक्टर गाड़े और योगिता ने कईयों बार सुना है. FCC is what? Focus, consistency, commitment. We have to go back again to that entire situation what we used to talk. Come here. And one question I will leave for my student. Anybody who answers this before I finish my talk, he or she will be awarded 10,000 rupees. What is the question? The question is, focus comes first or consistency comes first? I'll give you 10 minutes. You tell me after 10 minutes. This situation what we are in today, they know the answer? Are you wanting to tell me, sir, we don't need 10 minutes? Come on. Huh? Yeah, tell me. Consistency has to be first and then the focus. Okay. Anybody who is on the other side? Anybody who has other opinion than him? She says focus comes first. He says consistency comes first. Chalo, अपन एक all those who say consistency comes first, raise their hands. अरे अपन टीवी चैनल पे इतना ओपिनियन पोल देखते रहते हैं हर दिन. And all those who say focus first, raise your hands. ठीक है, फोकस इज इन मेजॉरिटी, आई विल डिक्लेयर एट द एंड, ठीक है। ये थोड़ा टीचिंग फैकल्टी को मैं कुछ कहना चाहूंगा। वैसा वो बहुत ज्यादा सुनते रहते हैं मेरा दिन भर, लेकिन थोड़ा सा कभी स्पीच में भी एक आध दूसरी चीज कहना पड़ता है। I have only one sentence to say today. The situation what Dr. Patil was mentioning, or what I feel, or what Rasul narrated, or what Nagpal said, I have this feeling that never before in the history of this college, the role of the teaching faculty was so very important and crucial what it is today. I will repeat it again. The role of the teaching faculty today is most important. मैं उनका भी टीचर हूं. I will not run away from my responsibility. But I am telling all the teaching faculty who are sitting here that your research performance is very average. 83 research papers only from 100 teaching faculty, when minimum requirement is 200 research papers. This cannot be the permanent phenomena. It has to change. I expect in the year to come, of course, Dr. Patil mentioned names of these people who are really working hard. एक भाई सलमान का नाम नहीं लिया उन्होंने. उन्होंने मेरे लिए छोड़ा था. आजकल हमारी यंग जनरेशन, मेरी बच्ची भी, आप लोग भी, you have lot of questions and you fight and with your parents and with your uncles and with the faculty. Faculty से झगड़ा करना बुरी बात नहीं है, but parents से भी करते हो. और जब वो parent नहीं बस होते हैं, मुझे बड़ा ये लगता, हमारे मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट के पेरेंट, इधर लड़की ने बोला हॉस्टल में छुट्टी चाहिए, वो बेचारे दूसरे दिन आ जाते सवेरे. I did some analysis of this. Nowadays, what happens, whenever we talk, sir, generation gap है. काय की generation gap है? कौन सी generation gap की हम बात कर रहे हैं? 2 एग्जाम्पल दूंगा. मेरा टाइम था, हम फोन पे बात करते थे, मिलते थे, हम बोलते थे हेलो, थोड़ा वक्त गुजरा, हाय. अब क्या है? हे. लेकिन ग्रीटिंग विशेष ये बंद नहीं हुआ. जनरेशन गैप क्या होती है? नजरिया बदलता है, अंदाज बदलता है, इतना ही है. बेसिक नहीं बदलता. ये ह्यूमन ब्रेन बदला क्या जनरेशन में? नहीं बदलता है. एक उदाहरण देता हूं कि मैं इन लोगों के साथ, डेंटिस्ट लोगों के साथ, मुझे बहुत बार सुनने मिलता है जॉ फ्रैक्चर, मैंडिबल फ्रैक्चर, ये फ्रैक्चर, वो फ्रैक्चर. जॉ शब्द का बहुत बार प्रयोग होता है, बिकॉज इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अ डेंटिस्ट. एक बॉलीवुड का प्रोग्राम चल रहा था, एक हमारे मशहूर हस्ती वहां पे परफॉर्मेंस दे रहे थे. उन्होंने जॉ लाइन बोला, जॉ लाइन. मुझे समझा नहीं कि जॉ लाइन, और आई वॉज इवन, यू नो, आई फेल्ट लिटिल बिट, आई फेल्ट कि ही इज नॉट अ डेंटिस्ट, व्हाई इज ही टॉकिंग अबाउट जॉ लाइन. भाई सलमान को पूछा. भाई सलमान ने जो एक्सप्लेनेशन दिया वो मैं आपको नहीं बताऊंगा, बट ही एक्सप्लेन मी जॉ लाइन एंड आई अंडरस्टूड. जनरेशन में देखने का नजरिया बदल गया, जॉ नहीं बदला, जॉ वही है. इसलिए डोंट यूज दीज वर्ड्स लाइक जनरेशन गैप एंड ऑल दिस. रिसर्च बदल सकता है, तरीका बदल सकता है, लेकिन ये बोलना कुछ भी हुआ कि अरे वो लोग तो बुड्ढे हैं, हम लोग यंग. What young generations are you talking of? One of our PDO PG student who is sitting in the crowd, when he is to face the PG examination after 2 months, I was on the Eternity Mall going for a movie. मैं अकेला ही रहता हूँ most of the time, क्योंकि अब मेरी बेटी यहाँ पढ़ती नहीं है, नहीं तो जनरली she used to be with me. Many times I go. एक 2 महीने के पहले अपना एक पीजी स्टूडेंट, वहां एक डिस्को खुला है, उसके बाहर उसके साथ 2-4 गर्लफ्रेंड्स। ये जनरेशन गैप है क्या? ये जनरेशन गैप है। हम भी मस्ती करते थे, हम लोगों ने जो मस्ती किया उसका अंदाज अलग था। मस्ती करो, तुम्हारा प्रेसिडेंट बहुत ही शैतानी करता था एज अ स्टूडेंट, मैं लीडर ही करता था, ये करता था, लेकिन डोंट मेक ऑल अगेन एंड अगेन ऑन दिस जनरेशन गैप। एक टू कंक्लूड, कुछ टीचिंग फैकल्टी का नाम हमारे संजय पाटिल ने लिया, कुछ टीचिंग फैकल्टी का नाम मैं लूँगा। उसके पहले सिर्फ एक थोड़ा सा 2 खट्टी बातें करना चाहूँगा। क्या है, व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज अ प्रॉब्लम? अनलेस एंड अंटिल वी अंडरस्टैंड द बेसिक प्रिंसिपल, जो हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर हमेशा कहते हैं कि 130 करोड़ इंडियंस जब एक स्टेप आगे बढ़ाएंगे, इंडिया ऑटोमेटिकली 130 करोड़ स्टेप आगे जाएगा। सेम थिंग, इट्स करेक्ट, वेरी वेरी करेक्ट। 2 एग्जाम्पल्स, एक हाल ही का एक एग्जाम्पल है। अराउंड 3-4 days back, I came to C1 and then I was leaving from C1. मुझे बहुत नॉइज लेवल्स सुनाई आई। मुझे लगा कुछ हो गया है क्या, मतलब गड़बड़ हो गई क्या। जनरली इस किस्म का नॉइज हमारे कॉलेज के कॉरिडोर में मैंने नहीं सुना है। आई हैवंट हर्ड सच काइंड ऑफ नॉइज लेवल। एंड देन आई जस्ट वॉक्ड and students standing in the queue outside Dr. Rasul's department to obtain his signature, they were making noise which is unprecedented. और डॉक्टर रसूल के डिपार्टमेंट के बाहर हो रहा था, इसलिए मुझे और थोड़ा सा दुख हुआ। वो क्योंकि अंदर बैठे थे, उनको शायद सुना ही नहीं गया। ये इंसिडेंस जब हुआ उसके 2 मिनट पहले हमारे डीन वहां अपने ऑफिस में गए थे, क्योंकि वो मेरे ही साथ बैठे थे। देन आई कॉल्ड द डीन, आई आस्क्ड हिम कि डॉक्टर आपने नहीं देखा क्या ये? वो शायद बड़े सज्जन हैं, थोड़ा सा उनको बच्चों को बोलने का थोड़ा तकलीफ होती है उनको। फिर से वही रेफरेंस दूंगा, a teacher what he or she has to tell to the student at that particular point of time, you have to speak it, you have to tell them. MM शर्मा ने मुझे वो नहीं बताया होता, मैं ये शरद कालमेघ ना होता। मैंने इसके पहले I have mentioned this n number of times. Dr. Mahesh perhaps missed it, but then there is other, he is not the only person. ये बच्चे गड़बड़ करते, ये करते, वो करते, ये सिर्फ मुझे ही दिखता है, बाकी और किसको नहीं दिखता। मैं फिर डीन को फोन करता हूँ, रसूल को फोन करता हूँ, संजय पाटिल को फोन करता हूँ। ये डिसिप्लिन और ये सारी चीजें आपके लिए है। आई एम ओनली ऑन वन पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट, दैट व्हाई ओनली आई सी इट। You all 100 teaching faculties are there. Is it responsibility of the president to maintain the discipline in the college, or you all are responsible for it? And there is no harm in telling the student good things, what they are doing, the bad things, what they are doing. What's the problem? No problem. मैं एक दिन हमारे ऑर्थो डिपार्टमेंट में गया, 12:55, वो अपनी लड़की अभी मुझे यहाँ मिली, अनिकृति सिंह, वो बैठी यहाँ पे। 12:55, she was doing her work excellently. There were other interns who were doing the work excellently. 2 interns were doing something on mobile, which they tried to cover up after they saw me. At 12:55, 4 students of my college who were interns were interested in learning. Unfortunately, there was no teaching faculty present in that section at 12:55. I was shocked. मुझे बुरा इस चीज का नहीं लगा कि 2 interns वहां पे कुछ तो भी मस्ती कर रहे थे. It pained me because no teaching faculty was present there. If the student is enthusiastic to learn at 12:55, It's the responsibility of the teaching faculty to remain present till the time the enthusiasm is there. It could be 1 o'clock or 1 o'clock, 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. This is what every teaching faculty. Don't make student lose their enthusiasm. It is the biggest sin, I am telling you. You must encourage them. They should always be enthusiastic about it. All the while, all the while. दो कुछ टीचिंग फैकल्टी के इन्होंने नाम लिए, 2-4 के मैं ले लेता हूं. कोरोना आया उस दिन मैं I thought that I will not have a driver. I will drive my vehicles. You all have seen that 2 years I did not have a driver. I am correct? हमारी 2 टीचिंग फैकल्टी की मेंबर्स YCC के अपोजिट खड़ी थी. मुझे बड़ा अचरज लगा. मैं आ रहा था, they were leaving. और वो दोनों खड़े थे, उनके चेहरे पे कोई, there was no trace of fear. There was nothing on their face and they were absolutely relaxed. Do you know what they were doing? And corona pandemic, when, you know, everybody of us was scared to come out of home. 2 teaching faculty members, I have all praise for their mental toughness. Unbelievable. 2 teaching faculty वहाँ क्या कर रही थी मालूम है आपको? They were purchasing तरबूज. Sneha Puri and Grishmi Niswade. They are the new entrants who have really shown, you know, tremendous interest for their work. योगिता का नाम मैं लूँ तो बोलेंगे बार बार इसका ही नाम लेते हैं. She is known to everybody. एक बाकी के भी टीचिंग फैकल्टी, आपके तारीफ में मैं इतना जरूर कहूँगा, इंडिया में मेरे सिवा आपसे इतना काम कोई नहीं करवा सकता है. और आप मेरे पे उतना ही प्रेम करते हो, इसीलिए आप जो भी काम करवाता हूं आप करते हो. ये सारे टीचिंग फैकल्टी के लिए है. एक बार उनका थोड़ा सा ताली बजा दीजिए आप. What is success to me? I will conclude. When I see Snehal Yerne and the other girl writing a poem on Dada, whom they had hardly seen, it is success to me. When I see my student, young sports people and cultural people, रात को 8 बजे खेल रहे हैं, 9 बजे खेल रहे हैं, उनको घर जाने की कोई घाई नहीं है, it is success to me. They own these premises. They are so enthusiastic even at 8:30, even at 9 o'clock. They want to play. It is success to me. One of our intern who recently came to me and met me maybe 6 months back or 8 months back. What's the name of that? Salman? नहीं, शिव नहीं. जो हमेशा यहाँ पे खड़ा रह के मुझे सवाल पूछता था. He was very free. हाँ? आकाश जीप काटे. What is success to me? आकाश जीप काटे came one day. When आज जैसा मैंने आपको सवाल पूछा, उस टाइम वो खड़ा हो गया था. उसने मुझे पूछा कि आपने ऑडी कैसी ली है, बताओ मेरे को. सर बोले आई विल बी सक्सेसफुल एंड आई विल बाय ऑडी. मैं बोला जरूर. When he completed his internship completion certificate, he came to me. He was standing in front of me और मैंने उसको बोला कि आकाश तू जिस दिन ऑडी लेके आएगा मुझे बड़ी खुशी होगी. सर बोले यू आर टॉकिंग ऑफ ऑडी. आप ये कहिए कि मैं जिस दिन डेंटल कॉलेज खोलूंगा उस दिन मुझे आपको सबसे ज्यादा खुशी होगी. This is success to me. Few things here and there. I have always said that undergraduate program is our strength. थोड़ा सा संजय पाटिल अपसेट है. थोड़ा सा ये सिचुएशन ऐसी है कि स्ट्रेंथ में थोड़ी सी गिरावट आई है. वीकनेस जहाँ है वहीं है. रिसर्च. to some extent even the hospital also. I expect you all to raise yourself to this occasion. Undoubtedly, your hard work, your sincerity, everything will come into play. The teachers have a very important role to play. When we meet next year on this, for this program, maybe that will be one more year and we will feel categorically that there has been some difference. ये जो focus और consistency है, focus पहले की consistency पहले, उसका आंसर ये है, आप लोग 12th में chemistry पढ़ते थे. Focus and consistency are a reversible reaction. Focus है, consistency बनी रहेगी. Consistency है, focus बना रहेगा. Thank you so much, my friends.
Thank you so much, sir, for your ideas, guidance, and encouraging words. I request Ms. Nehal Yerne, intern batch 017, to propose the vote of thanks.
A very good evening to one and all. I, Snehal Yerne, intern 2017 batch, in behalf of Swargiya Dadasaheb Kalmegh, Smruti Dental College and Hospital, would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Honorable President Sir, Dean Sir, and all the dignitaries for sparing their extremely valuable time to come and grace this occasion. I would also like to thank all the eminent speakers for gracing this crucial gathering and share with us their thoughts and finding this present time. Further, a big thank you to the masters of the ceremony or MOCs for their effort towards anchoring for today. With their style and own ideas of explanation of everything, I mention my deepest sense of appreciation and would place on record my hearty thanks to all the volunteers because of whom we made this function possible. I would also like to thank all the teachers for their cooperation in the institution. Events like this cannot happen overnight. So as the wheel starts rolling weeks ago and requires planning and bird's eye in detail, here we are fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very dedicated and motivated team of our college who know their tasks and are very much result oriented. I cannot thank everyone enough for their willingness and involvement to take on the completion of the work beyond their comfort zone. This is much varying on the vote of thanks to express the motion that fits the atmosphere right. So I specifically thank the people who have been the backbone of our event, our technical arrangement team, our light arrangement team, our IT team. I once again want to state that we are grateful to all the speakers here over the stage. We thank you for being with us this time. It has been a great pleasure. Thank you.
I request everyone to please proceed for the high tea.